Hi there, Dylan, and hello to everybody else who wants to go on this journey with us. Today's reading does not really have a topic or question. Dylan did not give me anything to work with, and that's okay. This will be an example of a freestyle reading, which if you're interested in commissioning a reading from me but you don't have a question, it could be a good place to start. And if you're interested in entering the lottery, the monthly lottery that I do on my Patreon, and if you're interested in winning a reading just like Rue and Dylan did, feel free to check out the details in the description. Everything is explained there, but if it's not clear, you can email me as well. So we are going to allow the cards to speak up first before we jump into anything. So this is a freestyle reading. It's not structured at all. There's no topic to work with. All we have is an intuitive field that we can tap into. And so, Dylan, I would like to draw a card for you to see where you're at right now. What is the central energetic topic or question that's working through you right now? What is going on with you? Okay. Here we go. We have the Five of Pentacles, the outsider, as it's called in this deck, the Osho Zen Tarot. The Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Rainbows, is first of all a material type of energy, and it's about the anxiety of not having, the anxiety of not possessing, not having control, not having resources to make your life better. It's a scarcity mentality where the pain comes from thinking that you could have something but you don't have it. So there's some anxiety and discomfort associated with the Five of Pentacles on that level. So it's this feeling of there's not enough air, I'm drowning. There's not enough food, I'm starving. There's no way for me to really rest. It's this feeling of your basic physical needs not being met. But the thing is, with the Five of Pentacles, more often than not, these are perceptual truths. So the basic, requirements for you to be able to exist, which is, access to food, shelter, clean water, the basic things that allow you to exist in this world. They are a given, and yet it feels like you are being attacked or threatened at a very basic, very primal layer of your existence. So that's what we're going to work with today, this this feeling of not having enough. It can also refer to confidence issues where you are not enough, but these things are interconnected, really. So, I'm going to draw one card to find out if there really is something missing. What's missing here? What's really missing here? Okay. What's missing? And the next question is, what can you do on a physical level to address these anxieties? What can you do in a practical sense to ease up on the scarcity anxiety? Okay. And one card to remind you what you do have. The hidden resources that you haven't tapped into just yet. What's really missing? Abundance. Wow. How interesting is this? Okay. The next card was, what can you do on a physical level, right? Flowering, Queen of Pentacles. So good. Okay. And the hidden resources. Okay. Just so beautiful. Only pentacles, which are rainbows in this deck. We only have these pentacles cards, nothing else. And it's such a beautiful message here. Well, first of all, you have a lot more than you give yourself credit for. So I'm really getting the sense that this outsider mentality, this feeling of missing out on something, of not being able to be a part of something, of not having the basics of your life figured out, of feeling like almost at a reptilian level there's a reaction, a fear reaction that's arising within you. It's like there's a threat against you. But these cards are revealing to me that the threat is not real. You are okay. And what's really missing, the King of Pentacles, called abundance, is basically a different mindset. So this is just, it's affirming to me that your problem is a scarcity mentality instead of an abundance mentality. But we are going to work with this today. So let's talk about the King of Pentacles a little bit. First of all, how do you like this card? Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. Just by looking at this image and meditating on this image, you can suddenly feel these shifts, these changes in your in your perceptions of what's going on with you. You see the rainbows, you see the abundance, the waviness, the wiggly, whimsical, rich details. You see these infinite, abundant opportunities. The King of Pentacles is about knowing what you have and being in control of it. The King of Pentacles is a leadership card. So what you're doing right now with the Five of Pentacles is you're kind of pretending like you are at the mercy of some external force, where in reality you are in control of a lot of things, financially, in terms of your job, your career, the sort of, material directions that your life takes. You have a lot of control here that you're not giving yourself credit for. And it's basically a mindset change, really, that's needed here. So I can see you being stuck in this Five of Pentacles fearful mindset of, oh my, I don't have enough, I will never have enough, I will never make it, blah, blah, blah. It's those negative thoughts that sometimes very aggressively present themselves in our consciousness, and it's almost like they beat us up. Like in, if you've seen the movie Fight Club, it's pretty much like that. It's you beating yourself up, you beating yourself into a pulp, and pretending like you don't have the power to change things when in reality you do. And you have so much more control and so much more resources than you're seeing right now. Actually, you have so much that you are even capable of sharing your wealth. So even though you put yourself in this survival mode with the Five of Pentacles, in reality, you could be the person who helps other people out, because you are in a much more stable position than a lot of people around you. And a good way to practically affirm to yourself that you have the power, that you are capable, that you have a solid structure underneath you, would be to give help to other people. So by experiencing your own power as a powerful, benevolent, divine being who is helping others out because they can, is going to redirect your attention to how powerful you are. So instead of putting yourself in the position of the beggar, because I'm sure, it's all relative, you probably have less than certain people, and it's natural. But your focus does not have to be on that. Your focus could be on all the smaller and bigger ways in which you can provide stability to those around you. So by elevating others with your help, you're elevating yourself, because you're reminding yourself of how powerful you are. And let me tell you, Dylan, when you started supporting me about 5-6 years ago, you were my first patron, and I cannot emphasize enough how much you've done for me. it was such a confidence boost to see your pledge on my Patreon page shortly after I created it. It was it was a warm handshake, you know. It was a smile, a pat on the back, telling me that I should go forward, I should move forward with this. So it really means a lot to me, and especially that you have stood by me for so long, for so many years. And your support is an integral part of why I am here today making these videos. So think about that. You cannot be a powerless being if you can do things like that. If you're capable of changing someone's life around like that, that's really quite extraordinary. On the other hand, the resources that you are not tapping into yet is the Eight of Pentacles. It's the ability to perfect your skills, to learn and to give yourself fully to the process of creating something. So the Eight of Pentacles is about humility, basically. So just by giving yourself your power back, just by admitting to yourself that you are much more powerful than what you give yourself credit for, it does not have to, run parallel with a narcissistic or arrogant attitude. Maybe that's what you are afraid of. You're afraid of giving yourself too much power because you feel like it would ruin you. There's no need to be afraid of that. Deep within you, you have this high level of industriousness, this level of dedication to what you do, the patience needed, for things to grow and to manifest. You have all of these things within you. You are interested in living within your means as well. That's what the Eight of Pentacles represents. So it's the ability to live in moderation and appreciate the small things. So you have this within you. It's a resource within you that you haven't really tapped into just yet. You have this deep understanding that life is worth living if you are humble, if you're happy and content with what you have and what you're capable of producing, and if you're able to give yourself fully to the process of this work. So your skills, your patience, your desire to create something that is close to perfection. So as close to it as possible, and still in a healthy way, because too much perfectionism can be very destructive, as you know. But you have a healthy level of perfectionism. You have a lot of dedication, conscientiousness to create good things in this life. And that's not something that you are experiencing right now. It's not something that you're tapping into. This inner bee, so to say, within you, this happy, busy bee that just wants to focus on their work, get it done, get things in order, and you're not connected with that feeling right now. So my advice would be, perhaps a good idea would be to do a big cleaning of your house. That's one of those activities that can reconnect you with this Virgo energy of the Eight of Pentacles, to organize things, to purify things, to simplify things. So you could do that as a spiritual practice. Decluttering your home, for example, could be a good practical route to elevate yourself, and also, you know, the act of giving to others in the many ways that you can. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I think you're gonna be able to get out of this funk, this feeling of being in the Five of Pentacles energy. You have so many tools at your disposal, so many resources. It's wonderful. So I hope that you found this reading interesting or useful. If you have any questions, Dylan, let me know. I would love to clarify things if they are not clear enough. And to everybody else, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.